always thought in my head that if it was out in the open, that if you had time to see it, you had time to react to it. It was a daylight raid mission to capture a high-value target. We flew in. As soon as our helicopters touched down, we immediately started taking contact. As I was helping my platoon leader clear one of the enemy combatants, I noticed a young junior squad leader that was leading his squad into a compound. I immediately turned to the PL, said, "Hey, I'm going to go assist." I asked for another ranger to come assist me to help me clear the courtyard. And as I got a tap up on my shoulder from PFC Robinson, we started to move toward a smaller building within the walls of the compound. Immediately two enemy soldiers popped up to our left and started engaging us with AK-47s, and I got shot through my leg. PFC Robinson continued to follow me. He was hit with a round right below his left armpit. I immediately got behind the building, prepped a grenade, threw it over the building toward the enemy. As it exploded, Sergeant Higgins, another ranger, ran over to us. I immediately pointed him toward PFC Robinson to medically assist him and help him pull security around the corners. We were still taking heavy volumes of small arms fire around the building. The next thing we hear is a big blast. The grenade must have come over and knocked Robinson and Higgins to the ground. I turned to briefly check on my guys to my right, who weren't more than 4 feet away, and I noticed a pineapple hand grenade. It wasn't one of ours. I immediately recognized it as a threat and picked it up in an attempt to get it away from the area. As soon as I threw it, opened my hand, the grenade exploded, completely taking my hand off at the wrist. I sat back up from the explosion, noticed that my hand was completely gone. Immediately fell back on training, knew immediately what to do, got a tourniquet off my kit, placed a tourniquet on the forearm, stopped the bleeding, and got back up on the radio to give a update to my leadership, and also let them know that we were still in contact and had 3 Rangers injured, and that I had lost my hand. Roberts, the squad leader that led in there, was coming out to assist with Specialist Gaither Cole, and there was another enemy combatant in the courtyard who engaged them, and Specialist Gaither Cole was hit right below his helmet and later died from his wounds. One of our first sergeants had come running up to me and grabbed me. He said, "Come on, brother, we're gonna get you out of here." Immediately pushed his hand away and said, "You're not taking me anywhere until you kill those guys." Noticing that I was coherent and that I was still in control of my area, he said, "Okay, we're gonna come back for you." As he left, another Sergeant Style came over. I grabbed onto him and Sergeant Higgins, and we ran over to the casualty collection point where our medics were rendering first aid to a lot of the casualties. The medic ran up to me and said, "Hey, we need to start treating you, Sergeant Petry." And I said, "Fix those guys first, I'm good." But he pointed out that my legs were bleeding pretty severely. I thought I had only been shot in the left thigh, and the bullet had gone through both my thighs and exited my right thigh. And listened to the medic, sat down, they cut off my pants and put tourniquets on my legs and got me ready for medevac. And they start loading the casualties into the helicopter, and I remember Sergeant Higgins coming up to me and bending down and saying, "Hey, you saved us, brother, you saved us."